ما أطل عليكم أكثر، أخليكم مع the B team. Go ahead.
Good evening, my name is Khalid. Before we start, I'd like to introduce ourselves. My name is Khalid Abnajid. This is Abdallah Isa Khamere, Hamid Mahmoud, and Isa Saifat. We are the B team. Proposes a technological solution that would help in solving one of the world's toughest problems, car accidents due to overspeeding. So let's start with a story. On a weekend night, while we're all having some good time with our friends and families, knowing for sure that our loved ones are safe and sound, two Bahrain families stopped in shock, cried for the loss of their daughters. 6 Bahraini women, or 6 young beautiful flowers, were killed, or lost in the blink of an eye. That is just one story out of thousands of other car accident stories that happen every day. We wake up every day to read the newspapers and find at least 1 or 2 accidents or car accidents articles. Fathers, mothers, sisters, and brothers are lost every single day. Car accidents caused by overspeeding in Bahrain is 74%. Last year in Bahrain, there were more than 82,000 car accidents, of which 1,724 either died or were seriously injured. It's also reported that car accidents reported every 6 minutes. Globally, it is estimated that 1.2 million people die in car accidents in 1 year. That is an equivalent of 3,200 traffic deaths every day. Lives must be saved. Accidents must be reduced. Overspeeding must be stopped. How? Ladies and gentlemen, the B team would like to introduce SNS, Speed Notification System.
Speed notification system aims to reduce or totally eliminate of car accidents that are caused by overspeeding. SNS is a system that calculates and monitors the speed of the car using a microchip control device installed in the car. The following is an animation that explains how SNS will work.
Once the motorist exceeds the speed limit, SNS installed device alerts the motorist through an LCD screen and a buzzer. At the same time, sends a message carrying information about the motorist's speed and location to the authorities server. The server sends a notification in the form of an SMS message to the car's owner, who in turn will be able to access the SNS website and view records of violations and related information. If the motorist exceeds the speed limit 3 times or had reached the speed of 160 kilometers, SNS device will repeat the notification process. Only this time, it will not only record the violation, but also notify nearby patrols through a mobile app. From there, patrols will deal with the speeding motorist however they see fit.
So SNS offers the authorities a system that makes it easier to apply the law and catch the overspeeding motorists, even without a single patrol or radar on road. SNS issues the violation ticket depending on the radar, depending on the speed limit of the road itself. Like for example, if you are going on a road of 80, that is, the speed limit is 80 kilometers per hour, you will be caught at 100. When you exceed 100, you will be caught. SNS is offers a cost-efficient and robust data collection to the authorities, which will make it easier to track the motorist violations. It gives automatic notifications to the car owners, and it's also compatible with all cars and vehicles. What makes SNS special here is that it has a low cost and a high impact. The following are the basic hardware components of SNS: an LCD screen and an RF module with a GPS receiver that will be connected to the microcontroller, and the microcontroller will hold the condition triggering to the notification to the server. For the software, with the use of Silverlight through Microsoft Expression Blend 4, we designed the website, the interface of the website, and the database will be managed by SQL Server. And then, for the mobile application, we will be using Visual Basic through Microsoft Visual Studio and with the Bing Map technologies for the GPS. For future, we thought about future development, of course. SNS, weather cautious. Based on the weather, SNS will broadcast to all devices to change to weather cautious mode. SNS alerts the driver to slow down once the driver reaches the road's legal speed limit. For example, if it's rainy, the server will broadcast to all devices to switch to weather cautious mode. Therefore, the device will alert the motorist once he reaches the limit of the road. But it will not issue a violation since it has to be issued at.
As for SNS impact, from the government point of view, the government's job of monitoring and apprehending speed violators will be much easier and efficient, as their system will hold detailed records of speed violators from every registered car. This critical data can then be used as a base for case studies and research to help the traffic department to develop future traffic policies. As for car owners, obviously the driver will be more aware and hopefully drive responsibly. So the driving experience will be enhanced. As for the parents, they can sit back and relax knowing that SNS monitors and keeps them posted and updated whenever their sons and daughters overspeed. SNS will have a long and lasting impact on the community in the long run. How? As I mentioned, when drivers are driving responsibly, they're aware of overspeeding and its dangers. Roads will, inshallah, be safer. The occurrence of overspeeding will be reduced, hence the decrease and hopefully elimination of accidents and possibly save lives. The following is an interview with Isa Mohammed Rashid. He's the head of the statistics department in the General Traffic Department, the director.
هل يوجد سيستم مشابه للاس ان اس السيستم اللي احنا مسوينه؟
حسب خبرتنا ما موجود هذه او ما استوى يعني.
زين هل تعتقد انه سيخفف هذا السيستم من الحوادث والاصابات والوفيات سواء على المدى البعيد او المدى القريب؟
بشكل يعني لازم يخفف. اي نظام هذا بيساعد في ضبط المخالفات هذه وايد بيساعد.
هل من الممكن تطبيقه في البحرين لتفادي الحوادث والوفيات وتطبيقه على جميع الفئات؟
والله نتمنى ان تطبق في البحرين لان هذه بحد من الحوادث.
زين من في اعتقادك الفئه التي يجب تطبيق هذا النظام عليها؟
الشباب. تسالني ليش؟ تسالني لان الشباب ما فيهم طاقه، فيهم حديث الخبره وعندهم يعني فيها اشياء وايد خاصه للشباب، يعني ما بيكون راكد مثل كبار السن.
Moving on. As you've seen, the General Traffic Directorate supports SNS, and they're willing to offer support to help us in further developing and implementing the system. SNS can be installed in any type of car. Name it, Toyota, Honda, Nissan, Microsoft, that they had cars. And the server will be located in the Traffic Director office. As the website could be adopted to be part of the e-government authority services website, Bahrain.ph. And the SNS is feasible to be implemented in Bahrain and any other country.
These govern some calculations we have made. The government loss for each fatality is estimated to be 24,000 Bahraini dinars. As for the injuries, it's 3,400. Last year in Bahrain, there were 75 fatal accidents, which costed 1.8 million. If we see here, overspeeding was the cause of 74% of the fatal accidents, then it will be 1.3 million, around 1.3 million. And for the injuries, 4.3 million. So, assuming that SNS will reduce overspeeding to 40%, without SNS, it's 1.3 million. With SNS, it will be 5.3 million. That's around $800,000 Bahraini dinars. And for the injuries, 4.3 million without SNS. If we assume that it will be 40% less, it will be 1.7 million Bahraini dinar. We took these numbers from the General Directorate of Traffic.
So the following is a video that showcases SNS in action. We hope you like it.
شو الحوادث دي؟ ثلاثة ما فيها.
ما سرعت انا.
شلون ما سرعت فيها؟ هذه النوتيفيكيشن على موبايلي مشغلين الجوال. شلون ما سرعت؟ ليش ما سرعت؟ انا نوتيفيكيشن من شلون كان في جهاز مركب عندك؟ ليش تسرع؟ ليش تسرع؟ ليش تسرع؟
By the way, the two actors are sitting back there.
Yes, a big shout out to our friends and Muhammad for seeing you're famous. So, in conclusion, despite our differences, cultures, and beliefs, car accidents.
تحية كبيرة لفريق أنا ما أحتاج أسأل إذا عجبكم أو لا. Yes, 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 everywhere, okay. أترك المجال الحين للجنة التحكيم للإجابة على الأسئلة. تفضل.
Thank you for the presentation. Thank you very much. First of all, I would like to express my gratitude toward your analysis. You did a great research and analysis. Very, very nice. Thank you. One single question regarding how the system will detect proactively the speed or the overspeeding. Are you still insist to have it to the device attached to the car, or are you still relying to the radar? Still, it's not very clear that your business or your technical architectures, how would the system will detect as quickly as possible the overspeeding?
So, عن طريق الجي بي اس ديفايس اللي مركب في الاس ان اس ديفايس اللي مركب في السياره، على اساس انه مثلا الكونسبت مال الجي بي اس انه من مسافه لمسافه، من هالمسافه لهالمسافه في هالزمن معين، نفس الموجود في اي جي بي اس يعني. وعلى حسب سرعه الشارع، لانه بيكون سرعه الشارع موجود في ميموري عندنا، فبيكون مقارنه بين الميموري والسبيد ليميت مال الشارع نفسه. بيكون هو الكونديشن مال التريجر مال النوتيفيكيشن بالنسبه لنا. حالة SNS.
Just comment, I think if you elaborate on the concept itself, if you look at the taxi system to Dubai, they have the same concept. As the driver is طلع فوق speed limit, automatically يجيله notification from his controlling الشركة اللي هم فيها. My advice is to build in the concept, which is excellent, because you've added to it the notification process with the SNS والكلام هذا كله, which reflects and achieve the business objective, اللي هو to have better control our behavior تبع youth or whatever who is using the car. But I think it's worth for you to know that there is something equivalent to the concept. We need just to elaborate and build on it as we go through the development.
So the available concept, even that from the taxi drivers in Dubai, these يعني هم بيكونوا مخصصين حق التاكسي بس، وما بيكون لهم نفس الطريقه اللي احنا قاعد نسوي امبلمنت فيها SNS. SNS يعني بيفرق ان احنا عندنا دايركت كونكشنز مثلا ويا الاي جفرمنت، بطريقه انه يكون عندنا فايوليشنز دايركت ويا الترافيك دايركتور حق كل الناس. يعني مثلا 400,000 سياره في البحرين، هاي بيطبق السيستم. This will be implemented on the 400,000 cars, all of them. It can be implemented on all of them, no exception.
Idea, you can capitalize on the new plates which is used for Bahrain. My understanding إنه فيها intelligence in that the part of the plate فيها برضه intelligence. You can capitalize the system and the solution فيها برضه.
Exactly.
إذا الأهل غيروا رقم التليفون.
مثل الحين نحن بدنا نغير رقم التليفون، لازم نروح نسجل رقمنا المغير.
هل فكرت باليوزر انترفيس تاع الكونفيجريشن والحكي هذا؟
الحين احنا عندنا بيسكلي يكون المفروض ناخذ الداتا بيس نفسه، الانفورميشن مال الدرايفر. اذا مثلا واحد تسجل از انه عنده سياره، لازم يتسجل عندنا في الديفايس كبارت اوف ذا اي جفرمنت. But for now, we cannot assume anything from them. That's حساسيات شوي.
Quickly, how do you think you are going to sell the product?
Sorry?
How we are going to sell it? يعني, are you going to enforce it for the government, for all cars to be implemented, and how do you see the commercial part of it going? يعني, you know, فيها cost. والcost هذا somebody has يتحمله whether يعني it's not development from a user perspective. يعني I'm going to buy a car, ففي additional cost. يمكن dealer, يمكن somebody has to bear the cost, ولا أنا كان user I'm going to pay for it. How do you see it?
احنا اول شيء احنا اخذنا المشكله من منظور انه وايد خسائر قاعد يصير فيها. فيعني اذا احنا طبقنا السيستم من ناحيه ان احنا بننقذ ارواح او بنوفر الخسائر، فيكون الكوست على الجفرمنت، ما بيكون على البزنس كومبانيز that they are looking.
الفائز بالمركز الثالث هو الفريق